that's what I'm gonna do. Well, that's as far as it's gonna go. That's probably all I need. I don't move that high. I mean, the gears look good. That's a good thing. And I believe whoever owned it, they took care of it. Another good thing. Just go out and just tear it out. And then be mad because somebody can't fix it. You can't remember. It's always upside down, so it's the opposite of what you think. Looks like he does have a water pickup tube, because he's got a speedometer up there. So I'll try to get that off. So they never come off and go back on. It's like you got to replace the whole kit caboodle. So if your speedometer is not working, nobody goes by that anymore anyway. They go by GPS. I get this one out and I only have it held by one. Yamaha makes a good engine. They weren't really, I don't know. This one needs painted in at least the midsection. Yeah, I have to get some seals ordered. And then another thing is there's no tag on that. Well, there is a tag, but part of it is missing. 360583. You can read that, but then it's the 6H2L. I'll write it on the engine somewhere.
I'll find it. 6H2L and that number. Should get your Yamaha engine somewhere. I'm guessing probably late 80s, early 90s. I don't think it's earlier than that.
Alright, we got that one out. So now what I need to deal with is he has this water tube. Right, he's got it connected here. So I'm thinking I'll just see if I can't clip that off. And can you see? So he's got this water tube. I'm gonna see if I can't. Alright, I got it loose. I'm gonna put that back because that way you can see how fast it's going. Of course, it's got GPS, so. And that's another thing on these fish finders. How good is it? So I think we can just use this now. Boop. Maybe. No. They're just sitting in some cubicle somewhere, and they're like, man, how can we mess with these guys that are working on these boat motors? How can we just totally screw with their head, and then we can sit back in our chair and we can just laugh about it? I mean, that's kind of demented. I mean, it is kind of funny, but not when you're doing it. I hope they have to do it someday. hopefully we don't make a mess. Probably will. Ah, we got a bolt up underneath the thing, just like everybody else. What is it? 12? Now I'm telling you, you don't do certain brands that often, and then when you do one, you're like, oh yeah. So we got a bolt there, just like everybody else. They all conspired with one another, and they said, this is what we're going to do. We can't come up with a better design. Yeah, all of these were just not on very. So I got that other bolt still on, so even if it dropped, it wouldn't drop that far. There it is. That's about a 3-inch bolt. It wouldn't have dropped very far, so that's good. Now we can do this. And hope we got them all. Some kind of lever mechanism. Alright. Now I'm going to take all that extra grease. I'm going to dump it into this. Yeah, I'm just going to dump all that stuff out of there, because somehow we got to clean all that out of there anyway. It's very milky. Definitely had a seal failure. Probably need to pressure test it once we do get a water pump in it. I'm going to suggest doing a water pump. I'm almost certain that that water pump, it just, like from the outside, I don't know, from the outside you can tell it's probably not been changed quite a bit. May still work, but if you're going ahead and doing this, you might as well just replace the water pump, because you got it off, and just get her done. You know, what else you gonna do? That's pretty much it. So yeah, I don't really have a good way to tilt this up. It'll kind of drip for a while. It might be alright. I'm gonna leave it just like that and let it just drip. I gotta get all of that old stuff out of there. So, I'll be back. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this helps somebody. Alright, well, I guess this will be part 2 of this 60 horsepower Yamaha prop shaft replacement. And basically I got my shift plunger in, and yeah, we're gonna throw it all back together. So this is like the easy part, or easier part. So now we got all that done, just gotta put it together. Shift plunger 648-45635-00, and so this little guy just looks like this right here. It's very small. So this end will go to the inside, and then this flat side will be down in here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pack this full of grease so it won't just fall out when I stick it in there. That may have been what happened when I took this apart. I don't know. But I've just got a bunch of 2,4-C grease. I'm just kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here, but I'm going to get a bunch of grease on it and just kind of stick it up here. And this is just really so that it doesn't fall out when I stick it on the inside here. That's what it looks like. So now we just need to, I'm going to take this guy and just kind of turn it sideways so I can just put it in. Yeah. I don't know if I got a light. You can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can't see anywhere where it would have fell down. But all the gears look really good, so let me show you guys this. Get my fat fingers out of the way. But yeah, that's where way it looks, and you know the shift plunger didn't fall down or fall out or anything like that. I've shaken this and it's not in there. So, without completely disassembling it, you know. Anyway, yeah, our gears look really good. This thing's just gonna go slide right down inside there, and then, you know, I've cleaned it out. I don't know, as best I guess I could. But you might want to just take another rag and, you know, wipe it out. Alright, sorry for the fan noise, but it's already starting to get warm. Yeah, so anyway, this is just gonna, you know, so you can see where I hold it and it's not gonna fall out. We're just gonna put that guy down in there, get it set, and then we're gonna take our bearing carrier and we're gonna slide it in with our little keyway. So there's a keyway back here. Remember I said don't lose that thing. So take some more grease. And this is just 2,4-C. I mean, I would use something that's along those lines. Triple guard. That's it. Just don't drop the keyway. Whatever you do, don't drop the keyway. Actually, maybe what we'll do is like on this, we're going to put it right into here. That way when it slides in there, it'll slide right in there. And we got to do a couple things. We got to change out our O-ring, because I haven't done that yet. So we're going to take this old O-ring off, put our new O-ring on, and then we have a shim, and that shim is going to sit down here, you know, up against that housing. So let's get our O-ring, wherever that went. It's right here. This O-ring is 932 10-85M97. And I like silicone spray. Stuff like this. I mean, the 2,4-C would be fine too. But so yeah, I put my keyway in right there. I left it in, and then we had that shim. So you can't forget your shim. So they just had it sitting like this. I mean, it just came out. We're gonna put it. We're gonna go ahead and lay it in there. So to lay the shim in right, we probably need to take this back out. Because if not, you'll just bend that shim all up. So we could even, you know, if we want to, we could take a little grease and put around the outside of this. It's fine. Give it a fighting chance. And if I turn the shift, you'll see this go back and forth. See how it kind of went down, up. It's fine. So I haven't done the water pump yet because I just want to make sure that I can turn it real easy. So now we're just gonna put this in, but before we put this in, like on this sealing surface, I'm gonna go ahead and put some perfect seal. Doesn't need a lot. I just want the surface to seal real good. And that's it. And then we want to put a bunch of grease on our seal. Not a bunch, but we want to put some grease on our seal. Scrape the bottom of the barrel again. And then this guy's gonna go in, and we just want to kind of put our keyway so the keyway is going to be in the right location. But yeah, it's just gonna go on like so. Our keyway's up here. And bam, she sits in there. That's all she wrote. So now that we got that together, we're gonna take a drink of our coffee. And see if we can't get Rick's stuff done. Alright, so then I got all my parts to this thing. And we're gonna have our locking ring, and there's gonna be, usually there's a groove. Yeah, so Yamaha's locking rings are not as good as like Mercury, where it's got a little tab up here and that tab kind of slides into a slot. This kind of goes like in here like so, and then we're just gonna take the tab and bend it back up, and yeah, so this just goes in here like so, and then let's try to get it started. I kind of go backwards until I feel it kind of click. And then once I get it in the groove, you know, I guess what I'm saying is what you don't want to do is kind of mess it up. There it goes. I heard it click. Now she should go in there. I'll grab her tool. We can do it by hand. Now, I think they said like 150 foot-pounds. We're going to get it as tight as we can get it in the stand. And then we're going to take it out and put it on the motor. And then we'll torque it down. Because basically you'll find that one of the grooves, where the groove location, once you get it torqued, so it's got a little bit of a play, but it's not bad. So you can see that's about as tight as I can get it. Let's set her back up and see if we got it close to what it should be. Probably, yeah, see, this is not torqued all the way. And the reason I say that is because, see our locking tab? It's not over here. And also, when I took this off, if I remember, the locking tab was over here. So maybe we're going to double check our work. So on this locking tab, there's a little indentation right here. And there's a little indentation on the housing on the top. So we're going to put that in like that, and it's going to fit right in there like so. That was probably the difference of our, why it was wanting to move on me. And then I was looking at this, and you know, you just want to clean this up good and make sure it's not, you know. And if you had to, you could put something on this, but there's no reason for like any kind of, I don't know, any kind of sort of like sealant or Loctite or anything like that. You don't need it. You do get all this little, any kind of debris in here, so it, you know, gives it a good fighting chance. And I've already cleaned this out, so this is good. So now we can put this back in. I think that'll fix our problem. I just go backwards, like I said, until I hear it kind of click, and then I know. Like there, I heard it click, I think. I believe so. Yeah. She's going in there. You know, like 150 foot-pounds is a lot. And you can't really get that kind of torque just sitting here. I could try, but see, it's very close, so I just need to go a little bit more. I'll try it. Just a cheap clicker. Thing about these though, they're, see, this one tops out at 150. See, let's say let's go to 75 first. Well, there's 100. What are you doing, Chucky? Huh? Big, small, what? I mean, there's these.
That green pair will work. That green pair that's sitting there.
Really hard to get that. You gotta kind of have this on the boat where you damage the housing. But we're getting close. There's our tab. 150 foot-pounds. Man, I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll see. We'll see what's up once I get it on there. But now we don't have any in play. This is good. This is a very good thing. Oh, my cheap stand I made. All right, now we're cooking. Yeah, we don't have any in play. This is perfect. I don't think I need to measure that my backlash. Yeah, so I don't think that we need to measure our backlash, because there's literally there's nothing there. It's pretty tight. And let's see if we can get it back into neutral. Alright, I got it. This is neutral. I don't know if you can see that with my hand moving like this, but there's neutral. And then I marked on top a little shift shaft, so I'd know, but that should be forward. Yeah. It's very, very touchy. It doesn't even move a lot. See, and that's like neutral. And then reverse and be the other direction. Yeah, see, now it's spinning that way. So, very touchy. That's neutral. There's our neutral. Okay, now I gotta put it on. Put it back on the boat. It's hot. I don't feel like doing it. First we gotta put a water pump on it. So I guess I should do that. I got a new water pump kit. Water pump repair kit. And this one, the number's not really easy to find. 6H3W0078-02. So we got a water pump repair kit. Got an impeller. Got a new housing. Got some bolts. Got 4 of these. 4 brand new bolts. Set this stuff all up here. Couple of rings. Looks like they give you a new keyway.